Hey guys, so I realized this past trip to Arkansas that a lot of people don't understand, and it makes total sense because, there's such a stigma around cirrhosis of the liver. And in the past, when I first started this platform, my mama had already had her transplant, and I had just found out I kept a check on it with my doctor, and bottom line is they let it go too long and too far, and I found out it was stage 4. And during my last trip, some of you know my father-in-law had emergency heart surgery. Well, I, of course, become very educated because of my mom. She never drank. I might have seen her drink a wine cooler, and at the time, my 39 years, now 43. But I met several people in the hospital, this amazing hospital, that had no clue about some facts that I'm about to tell you. And I realized that I have so many more friends on this app now, and being that I had my little rant, I do want to set some things straight for some people. Because I did have a woman argue with me on this platform that I was an alcoholic and I need to quit drinking, and so here we go. My mama also had non-alcoholic, hereditary, stage 4 cirrhosis of the liver. Meaning she did not drink. She did not do any kind of drugs. My grandpa had stage 4 hereditary non-alcoholic cirrhosis of the liver, which quickly turned to stage 5, which is liver cancer. I don't have enough time to explain it all, but this is just an example of a healthy liver and a cirrhosis liver, okay? Now, there is a stigma. It doesn't matter if you're an alcoholic, if you're not, if you've had some drinks, if you just have fatty liver, because I also had that along with an enlarged liver, on top of it turning to my hereditary terminal illness. So it doesn't matter. Everybody deserves the same treatment and respect, period. So what I've discovered is people don't know that you can. I had a 4-year hard drug addiction and was squeaky clean by 22. And was never a big drinker. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not like I'm a saint or nothing. I've had many a night, but I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not a drinker. And the day that I was diagnosed, because of my mom, my doctor continued to watch me very closely, I thought. Because of my mom and my grandpa, my history, right? So my liver enzymes kept getting higher and higher, and I had fatty liver. I had an enlarged liver, but they wouldn't send me to the liver doctor. And of course, you know how it is. You got to have the right doctor, and not every state has the right doctors. The same doctor did the same thing to my mom. I just didn't realize the severity. And I could go on all day about that. My grandpa passed of it. My mama did get her liver transplant. Problem is, her and I, are the rarest blood type. What people don't know, what I discovered in this last trip, is that the liver rejuvenates. It is the only liver that we have that you can lose 3/4 of it, and within 3 to 6 months, your liver can be grown back exactly the size and better health and all that. And I didn't realize how many people didn't know this. So, when I talk about my disease and my fear, which I try not to, if you know me, you know the life I've already had. And so I'm explaining to these people the situation. One of them obviously has ascites, which is fluid in the stomach around the liver. That is a whole, it's ammonia levels. It is a poison that goes to your brain. I plan on doing some more educational videos, but here's the thing. When you're an addict and you end up with cirrhosis of the liver, by the time you find out that it's the final stage, it is too late. But if you find out early enough, you have something to quit. You can quit drinking, you can quit taking whatever medication, because I also had a medication situation from my doctor that might have added, but just in the last year, the day that I was diagnosed, I had not had not one drink of even a glass of wine in 13 years, just for example. So when you have something to quit, your liver can rejuvenate. A lot of people, it happens all the time. But when you have non-alcoholic and hereditary cirrhosis of the liver, there's nothing to quit. You can do your best, but there's nothing to quit. And there's no medicine to make the symptoms better. And what people don't understand is I don't wear sleeves because of my spider veins and a lot of pain that I have that some people with cirrhosis have, some people don't. There's a lot to it. But here's the thing. Louisiana, the state I live in, they do liver transplants. Yes, they do. But they're the only state in the United States, as of now. There are 2 other surgeries. One is a living donor transplant. Example, the middle of my liver is still working, but all the outside is dead, which is taking over the middle. And my husband's a perfect match. And that's where trying to get help to get moved out of state comes in. 2, there is a liver recession. I can't ever say it right. But it's a surgery where they can go in and they can remove and cut off all the dead of your liver. Now, with the living donor transplant, example, if my husband gives me half his liver, within 3 months, his liver will grow and rejuvenate and be exactly like it was within 3 months as the day he gave me half his liver. Me, it'll take about 6 months to heal. I've been sick a while, so my body would have to get used to it, right? A liver recession, I can't ever say it. They would cut off the dead of my liver, and it would take 3 to 6 months to grow and rejuvenate and basically just voila, become a new liver again. Your liver can rejuvenate, and a lot of people do not understand that. I did not understand that there are people in the world that did not know that our liver is the only organ we have that can naturally heal itself if you take proper care of it, and it literally will grow. Your liver is very important. Every organ is, but a kidney transplant, they do those all day long. So Arkansas, the reason I'm trying to get to these hospitals in Arkansas, I'm going to make an announcement soon, is because Arkansas does these other surgeries. Louisiana is the only state that does not. So I used to do liver journey awareness videos on all platforms, and I guess it's time to start again because I'm an advocate for a lot of things. This one's very important. Take care of your liver. Keep your blood work done. If you have fatty liver, take care of it. But sometimes genes play a really big hand in our situation. My blood type is the rarest blood type you can have. So remember, if you know somebody that's sick with cirrhosis, you stand a chance of saving their life.